going wild. In the upper right, he's come this far. Will he have the greatest comeback in GSL history? He is.
웅진 스타즈 Soulkey.
He was up 3-0. Now it's even out to 3-3. Can he turn this around? He is.
STX Soul INnoVation.
What do you? All right, Tasteless.
Yeah.
What do you think? What is the outcome here?
You know, again, I'm gonna unless, assuming that both players do not do some kind of crazy cheese. By the way, thank you for coming here from Waterloo University. I'm going to go back to what I was saying before. I think if INnoVation has a tank and it can just deflect and all in, I do think INnoVation can win.
Okay.
But, you know, it is a weird thing when you're up 3-0 and it actually does go to 3-3.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I mean, the psychological momentum right now that Soulkey has going for him, if he wins this, he is going to be, it will be the greatest comeback ever in the GSL.
Yeah,
ever.
It seriously will be. I think we've seen this exact scenario in GSL finals at least twice or three times. I remember DRG MVP this happened. I mean, DRG MMA.
Yeah.
And MMA won that game 7. He started the 3-0. Didn't it happen in MVP
Squirtle, but MVP won that in the last game of the proxy.
The two that I can remember
I
off the top
don't
of my
think we
head,
had one that went to 4th. Am I wrong?
to 4-3 in the guy who starts out losing's favor?
Yeah.
I can't think of
one.
so. But
we'll see.
Just so far, statistically, that looks a little bit in the favor. So,
all right, the Overlord escapes over there onto that high ground location.
yeah.
Now that's pretty important because he wants to get that over there later on and check in the main and see what INnoVation's up to.
Yeah, he's got to check those gases out. Now it is a couple gases on the way. What type of tech are we going to see here from INnoVation? Do you think he might do something like a Hellbat drop or something more standard?
You know what? I just don't know. What do you
hard
think?
to say.
This is really tough to predict. My mind is racing right now. My heart is racing right now. This
I know.
is so exciting.
I am mesmerized right now just staring at the screen. What do you think from Soulkey? Do you think he's going to all in?
I would not be surprised. I think he's going to do an all. What I think it's not going to be. I think he's going to do an attack that will probably force Terran to trade SCVs to defend an expansion, and then Soulkey will drone off the back of that. That's the way I'm predicting this game to go.
Okay, so not really an all in, just be very aggressive.
A timing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think you're probably right on that. That's what I'm kind of feeling here too.
All right, they're continuing to just mass up. Neither player can attack the other one here. Again, guys, get your friends to tune in here. This is a really exciting moment.
Well, this is it. It all comes down to this moment here.
Yeah.
Game number 7 in the GSL finals. The two best players in the world going at it.
Easily the two best players in the world.
Yeah.
And just if you guys are just now tuned in, Soulkey, actually, his training partner was Flash for this. Flash, okay?
Yeah.
Historically the best Starcraft player of all time. And, you know, INnoVation is really holding his own. Soulkey then shifts gears after being down 0-3 and starts to do these great timing attacks.
Yeah.
It works twice in a row. INnoVation attempting to catch his opponent off guard, does a proxy racks to try to out-cheese him before he can be cheesed himself. That's deflected, and now here we are at game number 7, and I have no idea what the hell's going to happen.
Well, it's going to be Hellbat drops. The thing is, will Soulkey figure that out quickly enough? Because if you don't know that's coming, you have no spores up, you have no spines ready, you don't have the right number of roaches following those medevacs around, you're going to lose a lot of drones. And the thing is, INnoVation is keeping those overlords out very well. He's got Marines patrolling the sides of his base, looking for them coming in to scout what he's doing.
Well, the Hellions are just continuing to dart around the map, checking everywhere. There is no room for mistakes here.
He's making 6 roaches, Tasteless. This is a good amount of units to defend against a Hellbat drop.
Yeah, It certainly is a good amount. Now we saw, what was it, on the Belshare Prestige game, he did a great job deflecting that Hellbat drop, but then actually INnoVation won anyways. All right, Medevac boosted out of there.
Now, doesn't look like he's really scouted enough this game. On Belshare, he got way better scouts and he saw both gases. And not seeing both gases here, he may think there's a third command center. But now the Overlord sees it, Tasteless. Now it's time to see, can Soulkey defend?
He's dropping now on the drones. The Lynx are coming up here to defend. Really nice control so far here from INnoVation.
And a nice surround on those Lynx. But the Hellbat's dealing huge amounts of damage. Uh-oh, the Medevac actually getting pretty low on health overall, but these Hellbats being so valuable.
Yeah, he's just so well positioned here. He's going to pick up though and get out. And barely will he escape there with 30 HP there on the Medevac. Spine Crawler's now getting set up here, as well as a Spore Crawler over there in the second.
Yep.
I don't know that these drops are going to do too much more damage.
Yeah, definitely better damage than we saw at the beginning of the Belshare game, but it wasn't critical damage by any means.
All right, so you can see this Medevac is parked over here between the second and the third.
Yeah,
but there's not really anywhere he can drop right now. There's enough units that they just kind of surround that little army. I guess it's two Hellbats, I should say.
Yep. Well, he's got quite a few Hellbats right now. Tasteless up at 7, and he's going for the double drop up here in the main base.
He's trying to get the army for the Zerg out of position here.
Yeah. And 4 Hellbats with a couple Medevacs take down Roaches pretty well, but the Queens are flanking, dealing a lot of damage to these Medevacs.
He needs to get out of there. Medevac boosted now, and he's going to commit.
And he's got to be careful because there's a Spore right there, taking a ton of damage right now, but he's killing some drones finally, and it looks like both Medevacs are going to go down.
He just needs to keep these drones alive, and he will do just that. I'm afraid that drop did not do enough damage, and this will put Soulkey in a lead.
He's only killed 4 workers, Tasteless. Soulkey's defense so far absolutely fantastic, and he is up by a good 15 supply.
Aspire is now on the way.
God,
Now, we
so
haven't
good.
seen any Mutalisk play here.
Yeah.
We're in game 7 between these two guys.
Tasteless.
One of the best Zerg in the world, and we haven't seen any Mutas yet.
Well, guess what? Soulkey's going to show what everyone on the internet wants to see, and that's a macro game, Tasteless. And here we go, another Hellbat drop coming up, but the Roaches just completely in the right position to deflect
At
it.
this point in time, INnoVation is actually just feeding his opponent an army. I mean, these some of these units might as well just be gift wrapped.
Yeah.
And that's going to force INnoVation to turn around. His attempt to harass the workers completely rendered impotent.
Tasteless, this is such good play by Soulkey right now. He's actually even getting Burrow, he's getting his Baneling speed up, he's getting the Overlord speed so his Overseers are a little bit quicker and can help him against Widow Mines. He is setting up for a real macro
and
game
guess
here.
what? We're getting now past the 12-minute marker, and you know what that means, Artosis? We are now entering the macro phase here. They have all their pieces set up. They've got their economies going.
Neither player has taken too significant of damage.
Yep.
This, Tasteless, is going to be an epic final game.
It's the true test. The two greatest macro players in the world initially having to cheese each other out early on in an attempt to catch each other off guard. Well, we're finally entering the turf that they are both the best at.
This is going to be intense, especially because it's Daybreak, the oldest map in the GSL. The map we have seen a million games on, that these guys have played countless times. This is the perfect scenario for the Game 7 Tasteless.
He keeps getting this out of position here.
He wants to force a liftoff so he can burrow under it with a link.
Yeah, super smart.
Yeah. And the thing is, these Roaches don't matter anymore. So for him to lose them here, don't think that that's really a big difference.
I love this spacing here with the burrowing. That is so brilliant.
Yeah.
He's going to make him waste more than one scan there just to clean that up.
That's right. In fact, he's doing a good job here. Any harassment whatsoever is worthwhile at this point between these two players.
All right, the Mutas are now out, and we're probably going to see some turrets set up over here to defend. By the way, the macro here for Soulkey really starting to pick up here. He's got that 4th base. Oh my God!
And look at this, a beautiful interception. 2 Medevacs, 3 Medevacs going down, and INnoVation. Whoa, weird, risky move by INnoVation.
I am really shocked. He saw the Mutas as well. He saw them before with that Viking. And there's going to be a surround here.
Uh-oh, INnoVation might be in some trouble right now.
It looks like the third base is not quite secure just yet.
Is INnoVation being picked apart? We have a 20 spy lead for Soulkey. He's rolling in. INnoVation looking weak. Here he goes, but a huge Widow Mine.
The turret needs to be repaired. It's not repaired. And the SCVs are now getting pulled out over here. Interesting waypoint setting there, by the way, for those SCVs.
You know, a couple of huge Widow Mines later, Tasteless, and INnoVation still in this game. But here we have some Banings coming in. Can he get the SCVs? Oh my God!
And now that third is gone. This first, or main base, I should say, is being hit by the Mutas.
Oh my God, Soulkey working on that command center all game long, sniping it off. Beautiful play, INnoVation starting to fall apart. His economy is shattered.
That is some split decision making right there. Down to the very last second, looked at that and said, I can take this out with exactly 6 Banelings, and does just that.
The mobility of Soulkey on this map, the defense of Soulkey on this map, the aggression of Soulkey on this map, the best we've seen. INnoVation is in a lot of trouble. He's down almost 30 supply right now.
INnoVation with no way to push right now. He needs to get some kind of an economy here. He's going to force a cancel!
Oh my God! Keeping that economy down at the same time as Muta's flying into that main base, killing off the reactor. He wants to minimize the Widow Mines. This is such beautiful play. I don't know if INnoVation can come back.
Yeah, it might be too late for INnoVation. INnoVation going to do a counter push here. He's even willing to sack his main. Beautiful scans to spot those Banelings that are pro, but this is a lot of Zerg everything over here.
That's right, INnoVation needs to make something happen. He needs to make it happen now, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. He does kill off all those Banelings, but a lot more are hatching.
I think the combination of the Mutazilings and Banelings could clean this out, making this the biggest comeback in GSL history.
INnoVation falling back right now, Tasteless. Oh my God, he's adding some more factories. What does he do here? How does he end up
I don't know that he can turn this around. Soulkey is virtually maxed out right now. You know?
This is...
He's about to be supply blocked even. He actually just baited out Widow Mines there with... Oh, nice hit there.
Dealing huge amounts of damage with his Mutas. Of course, those will fly away and heal up pretty quickly. He's up on his Hive Tech at this point, getting that very important Adrenal Glands upgrade for the Zerglings.
You know, a lot of this just goes back to that third being picked off.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
Had the third
move.
Not been picked off,
you know what was
would look very
one
different.
of the nicest things about that? First off, he worked on it all game. Second off, he split the Banes to go around it. It looked like he was going after SCVs.
It was something that caught everybody off guard. Us casting, you guys at home, and INnoVation playing.
Oh my
He's
God.
coming in. INnoVation can't afford to lose this position.
Oh, he lifts, but his SCVs may be going down.
A complete massacre right now as he is going to clean that up. Supplies 177 here to 89 with Zerg in the lead.
And it looks like this could be the end. INnoVation down by 90 supply, losing another command center. There is way too much Zerg everywhere. Soulkey showing that he doesn't just need cheese. This man can play the sickest macro games as well.
They finally went to their mastery, the end game here. And I gotta say, Soulkey is way outclassing INnoVation. I do not see how it could be mathematically possible for INnoVation to overcome this economic deficit that he's in right now.
I think there is no way. This is his last stand. Some good Widow Mine hits, but the Banelings keep on rolling in. So few units left, and his buildings all being destroyed in the main base.
He is playing brilliantly, even taking out the barracks now. Look at the worker supply, 21 to 84.
This has to come as a shock to INnoVation after starting the series so far up with a 3-0. He's going for it, Tasteless. This is his last stand, his last attack of the game.
He has to make this attack work. If INnoVation can't create balance here, the tides will turn in the direction here of Soulkey.
Well, here we go. A lot of these Banelings being taken out, sure, but a lot more on the way. The Mutas will be coming back now. And INnoVation with almost nothing left.
And I think this is the killing blow here. And that is it. GG.
This has been the most astounding comeback. I can't believe my eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Soulkey overcame all odds, defeating the greatest Terran in the world right now. INnoVation, after being down 3 games, he came back and won 4 in a row.
INnoVation is so in shock that this has occurred to him. That is more games than he has lost since Heart of the Sword came out on TV. He was 21-3, and now he's 24-7. Tastes a huge difference.
History has been made. The parents here of Soulkey now getting shot on camera. He overcame all odds, defeating INnoVation in the greatest comeback in GSL history. Soulkey, your first Heart of the Swarm Code S champion.
This is such a huge moment for Tastes. He's been a pro gamer for years and years and years, and finally he has his championship, his team on stage, helping him celebrate.
You can see the victory is just overwhelming. He is drinking in the fact that he is currently the greatest player in the world right now. Wow, trending worldwide right now here at the GSL. We have now seen the final chapter of this be written.
An amazing moment for Soulkey, indeed, Tasteless. He is now, in fact, the point leader in WCS Korea.
That is very true.
A big deal. Probably the favorite going into next week.
Yeah, probably, actually. Wow, INnoVation. Unbelievable that he lost that. I don't think anybody, when they saw those 3 games that he was up, expected him to come back here.
Well, a very emotional moment for his family there. This is an achievement that so few people can reach.
Yes. And how often do people even get to the GSL finals? This is the most competitive tournament in the world.
He just did the hardest thing in the whole world.
Yeah, exactly. He did the hardest thing in the whole world.
It's not being an astronaut. It's not being president or balancing the economy. It's beating INnoVation in best of 7 in the GSL finals. That's a fact.
You could see the emotion here on Soulkey's face. And we are now going to go to an interview. We'll get that translated for you guys.
이 역사상 최고의 결승. 저도 진짜 10년 가까이 스포츠 중계를 해보면서 오늘 같은 날은 정말 처음입니다. 중계하는 저희도 떨리고 긴장되고 정신이 없고 혼미한 상황인데 김민철 선수 진짜 말도 안 되는 걸
This
해냈어요.
was the best time of his life, the MC is saying. He's never cast anything like this before.
김민철 안
10
되네.
years have passed.
이 시간이
10
4대으로
years,
끝나네.
yeah.
그런 어려운 상황에서 김민철 선수는 한 번도 없었던
Everybody thought it was going to be a 4-0,
역대상 포기할 법한 상황에서
but he was able to reverse all kill.
그때의 심정, 우승의 소감 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
우승할 거라고 생각을 조금 하긴 했는데 생각할 때는 이런 감정일 줄 몰랐어요. 좀 너무 기쁠 것 같았는데 좀 기뻐서.
When he imagined himself becoming a champion,
또 소감도
he didn't know that he was going to feel like
바로,
this.
생각날 것 같았는데
And I can't think what to say.
네. 오히려 같은 팀원에서 활약을 했던 김유진 선수와 신재욱 선수가 0대3 상황에서 진짜 눈에 밟혔을 텐데 같은 팀원을 누르고 결승전에 올라왔는데 선수들 보고 있는 그 상황에서 0대4 패배. 이거 진짜
Did you see that your teammates came to the finals?
그때 어떤 생각이 하셨습니까?
Anything to say to them?
멘탈이 좀 무너지는 것 같았는데
When I lost 3 sets,
팀원들이
I felt sorry to my teammates.
멘탈을 좀 살린 것 같고 4경기부터 그냥 시작이다라는 생각으로 경기에 임했어요.
But I thought
네. 이 0대3 상황에서 가장 많은 응원을
I said
보내주던
he
분이
basically restarted
김민철
and
선수
played like it was from the
그리고
beginning.
가족들이죠. 계속 경기마다 눈물이 계속 흘렀어요. 정말 내가 사랑하는 내 동생, 내가 사랑하는 내 아들이 제 0대3이 수많은 팬분들 보는 앞에서 지면 어떡하나 그 진짜 아들의 심정을 이 어머님과 이 가족들이 대변해줬는데 정말 김민철 선수 5년 동안 이 프로게이머처럼 시작할 때 뭐 가능성 그런 거 진짜 보지 않으시고 이제 아들만 믿으셨거든요. 이 오신 가족분들 지금도 눈물이 계속 흘리시고 계세요.
So your parents
어머님 생각
must have been back during your 5-year career as a pro gamer. Any comments to your family?
일단 항상 응원해 주시고 그러시는데 매번 좀
Thank you for always
성적을 좀
cheering
못
for me.
보여드린 것 같아서 좀 죄송했어요. 그래서 오늘 꼭 이겨서 꼭
Even though I wasn't
하고
doing
싶은 말도
good, they always stood
있었거든요.
behind
여태껏
me.
가족한테 한 번도 해본 적이 없는데
And I always wanted to say this in the finals.
사랑한다고 말하고
On stage
싶었어요.
in front of everybody. They wanted to say I love you.
전 세계 최고의 챔피언이고요. 오늘 경기 역대 가장 최고의 경기력으로 우승을 차지하셨는데
I wanna cry, man.
이제
That's
이
pretty
자리의
touching.
That's pretty
주인공은
touching.
김민철 선수거든요. 지금 이재훈 감독과 누슈리 정말 빨개지셨어요. 자, 오늘 응원해주시고 아껴주시고 뒤에서 사랑해준 분에게 큰 소리로 사랑한다고 한 말씀 해주셔야죠. 최고의 선수입니다. 오늘 주인공 김민철 선수예요.
So your coaches are also here. Anything you want to say to them?
그리고 팀원들 더 있는데 모두 다 사랑해요.
Thank you to my coach. And I love my teammates.
김민철 선수가 정말 표정 변화 잘 없고 이 감정이 흔들리는 그런 선수가 아닌데 저 이렇게 흔들리는 모습 태어나서 지금 처음 봤습니다. 다시 한번 우승을 차지한 김민철 선수에게 뜨거운 박수를 부탁드립니다. 최고의 우승자가 지금
The
나오기
MC
위해서
sends
필요한
the
건
first time.
그게
I'm sorry, I didn't
라이벌이죠.
catch that, guys. Where to go?
진짜 이
First time
결승전
seeing the
진출하기 위해서
okay.
5년이라는 시간 동안에 구슬땀을 흘렸던 이신영 선수, 이 전주에서 16살에 서울의 상경에서 그 진짜 중학교 때 힘든 시간을 또 이 프로게이머로 보냈는데 오늘 좀 아쉬움이 만약에 남겠습니다만 그래도 이신영 선수
INnoVation came to Seoul
많은 분들이
at 16 years old, or of age.
저 오늘 이 자리에서 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Took a long time for him to come to the finals. Any comments to your fans and the people that came here to support you?
좀 아쉽긴 하지만 이제 시작이라는
Congratulations to
생각으로
Soulkey.
앞으로 올 대회를
It's pretty disappointing to me, but
열심히 준비해서
it's a new beginning to me as well. And he's going to prepare really hard for the next season.
이신영 선수도 선수단 코칭 스타 외에도 뒤에서 묵묵히 응원을 해주신 분들이 많이 계시는데 특히 저는 그 소식을 들었어요. 이신영 선수가 7남매 중에 한 명이라는 거. 수많은 동생들, 가족들 오늘 응원해주기 위해서 와주셨는데 이번 대회뿐만 아니라 시즌 파이널도 있고 앞으로 대회
So
많거든요.
INnoVation
이 자리에서
is one of 7 sisters and brothers.
자신감 있게
Your whole family's here today.
보고 계세요.
Any comments to them?
네, 항상 응원해주는 가족들 정말 고맙고 힘이 많이
Thank you
되고
for supporting me always.
시즌 파이널에서는 우승하는 모습 보여주도록 하겠습니다.
I'll show you guys
네.
me becoming a
자,
champion. in the
이것으로
finals.
WCS 코리아 시즌 1 망고식스 GSL 대망 결승전을 이제 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 이어서 시상식을 거행하겠습니다. 자, 이번 시상
And now
망고식스
we're gonna go to
GSL
the awarding ceremony.
정말 수많은 분들이
Award ceremony, excuse me.
망고식스를 연호해 주셨고 망고식스를 외쳐주셨습니다. 이번 대회가 있기까지
Or awarding ceremony. Okay, we'll go with that.
고마운 분이죠.
Yes,
자,
that's right.
강훈 대표이사님을
An epic finals basis, one I will not
Yeah.
soon forget.
And now we have the CEO of MANGOSIX coming out to present the award. MANGOSIX, our premier sponsor here at the GSL.
대망의 결승전 준우승자 시상을 거행하도록 하겠습니다. 2013 월드 챔피언십 시리즈 코리아 시즌 1 망고식스 GSL 코드 S 준우승 SX 소울
First, the runner-up.
이신영.
INnoVation. Gotta say, I'm kind of surprised he didn't win today.
I bet a lot of people are, Tasis.
I think everybody is after seeing how far.
Well, Soulkey
along.
showed us, I think, especially in the last game, the way that maybe things should have went.
Yeah, really impressive stuff.
정말 멋진 경기력을 선보이면서
So he's gonna win 12 grand.
That's pretty penny right there.
더욱더 기대가 되는 선수 이신영 선수.
Yeah.
다시 한번 멋진 경기를 보여준 선수에게 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다. 지금 코칭 선수 촬영 정말 진행을 하고요. 멋진 경기입니다. 자, 이신영 선수 자리해 주시고요.
And I believe, yeah, we're now gonna go to give the award to the first place.
2014
It'll be Soulkey.
시리즈 코리아 시즌 1 망고식스 GSL 우승 웅진스타즈 솔키 김민철.
There you have it, guys. Our first Heart of the Swarm Code S champion. Soulkey coming back, winning 4 games in a row after losing 3.
An almost impossible feat, something that we almost never see. The only finals I can remember ever ending like that, GG play against Iris, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is just such a rare sight, guys. Not only to have easily the 2 best players in the world in the finals, because a lot of times one guy ends up knocking the other guy out early on in the brackets, but then to have a story like this one.
Yeah.
Truly an incredible thing.
Wow. A lot of people are going to be talking about this, I think, Faces.
Yeah,
around the internet water coolers.
The internet water cooler.
That's right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. Definitely tune into the WCS Season 1 Finals global broadcast.
Yeah, we'll
Dates and all the other information are down there below.
We'll be casting that over at the Gangnam Studio. You can come and watch if you like. And it's going to be awesome, man. You're going to be able to see these 2 play again, as they will be there, as well as the top players from the other regions of the world as well.
Yeah. Really an incredible day down here. Your thoughts, Artosis?
Well, I'm still a little bit in shock, Tasteless. It's been an amazing finals. I can't believe he still won. I'm so glad that Game 7 was a real macro type of Soulkey punishing INnoVation's harassment, like blocking it completely, then going into macro and beating him so that it wasn't. So I feel like this was not a cheap victory, because a lot of people will be like, well, he just cheesed all the way. No, that Game 7, that was legit as you can really get.
Well, it's funny because we really think of these guys as 2 macro players.
Yeah.
And, when we're here now, we're looking at them, and I got to say, I really feel like it was a cool thing that we saw so many cheeses in a row.
Yeah.
That we saw them trying to outmaneuver each other, really respecting each other, and the fact that these are the 2 best macro players in the world. They might not want to face the other guy on in that situation. Incredible that it went from 3 wins with INnoVation, and his opponent actually managed to play 4 games in a row and recoup.
It's a wild thing. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you spread the word to everyone and make sure they watch this whole series. Cheers to the people who went to bed after 3 games. They're going to feel so bad in the morning when they get up, but you guys stayed, so good on you.
Definitely spread the word here about this, what you guys saw here. It was an amazing first season of Heart of the Swarm here at the GSL. Expect more great things in the future. Any closing thoughts, Artosis?
Follow us on Twitter. I am Artosis, and he is Call Me Tasteless.
All right, that does it for us, guys. We love you. Good night.
What you waiting for? Way back, there's no
have known much better than to wait.
I was blind and couldn't see, but this time I'm breaking free. As I pray for a second night of fear that could take us out of here. When we're close, somehow you're far away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sunshine on me from the cracks of my curtain. 달리도 아무 미래도 없는 하루 강아지. 내일도 나는 Sunshine on me from the cracks of my curtain. 세상은 잘도 돌아가 시계바늘과 함께 이렇게 나는 빙글빙글 어지럽게 돌아가는 세상 속에
자, 이어서 이벤트 추첨이 있습니다. 여러분 가져가세요.
나만 사는 내 세상은 어김없이 지루하네.
네, 우선은 이번 시즌 누구나 갖고 싶었던
어지럽게 돌아가는 세상들이
있고요. 자, 이어서
나만 사는 내 세상을 비열하게 바라보네.
Welcome to GSL INnoVation Soulkey.
Sunshine on me from the cracks of my curtain.
GSL